Mega exercises, when you take offense, you are actually fencing yourself in. Nobody can go out, nobody can come in. So you are...
Exercise your muscle.
Mega exercises. I'm the Muscle Lady, and I'm here to remind you to exercise your muscle. We are all born with a talent, a muscle, something that you're supposed to use to change and influence your world for the better. A muscle. Think about your physical body. We all have muscles. Yes, some is hard to see, but once you discover it and you go and exercise this muscle, it can allow you to change things in your surroundings. The same with your talent, mega exercises. You were given a talent, a gift, a muscle. Once you discover this muscle and you exercise your muscle, you can make your world a better place than you found it. If this is the first time you hear these words, it means you're a newcomer to our channel. Welcome. We are always so excited when somebody new joins us on this journey of exercising our muscle. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you'll always be notified whenever a new video comes out. Mega exercises, welcome to another video where you learn how to exercise your muscle. We are still busy with our series that we're calling New Beginnings. This is actually the last video in this series of New Beginnings. So you found yourself in a new beginning. You've got the hang of it right now, right? Remember we did that video on I am bored, because now there's little to no brain activity. You've got the hang of this new activity. Now, mega exercises, it's time to come with me to the next level. Come with me to the next level, which is actually going to be the next series that we're going to talk about, the next level. But as I introduce this, I thought, let's talk about what are the things that could be preventing you, what are the things that have prevented you from coming to the next level. Today I want to talk about offense. Taking offense. Oh, I am offensed. I have taken offense to something. What does the word offense mean? It means resentment, or that strong negative feeling against something because of a perceived insult or a disregard to yourself. Perceived insult or a disregard to yourself. So every time you are taking offense or you feel that you have been offensed by somebody, I don't even know if that's a word, offense, but if you have taken offense, it's either that you perceive that you're insulted, or there's actually something inside of you that is not so comfortable with the situation right now. So you need to then go do an introspection. Why do I perceive that I'm insulted? Or secondly, what is it in me that is not so nice? What do I need to deal with that is keeping me from moving to the next level? Okay, let's talk about maybe some stuff I have taken offense in the past that have prevented me from going to the next level. I always mention mega exercises that one of the things, one of the people, one of the tools you need in, exercising your talent muscle, getting better and growing is a mentor, right? So many of us are prevented from going to the next step because we don't reach out to our mentor. And why? We take offense. And sometimes it's not even such a big thing, right? It could be because of the color of their skin of this mentor. It could be their language, where they're situated in the world. You could be taking offense right now because I'm female, because I'm black, because I've got an afro. You know, we take offense. It might seem so minute, but mega exercises, the moment you take offense, you are preventing yourself from going to the next level. It's like saying, okay, you want to enter into a door, right? Or through a door. You want to enter a building, wherever, through a door. But the one key holder, or the key that lets you in there, you are feeling insulted by it. How are you going to enter through that door, mega exercises, if you are feeling insulted, or something is just preventing you from getting that door, that key to get through that door? Offense is a major preventer from you coming to the next level, mega exercises. Yes, you find yourself in a new beginning, but you can't stay there forever, because still water rots, right? You need to keep on moving. You need to keep on growing in your new experience. For example, okay, you're a new student. Now, how do you get to the next level? You're going to get bored. You're going to get stagnant. You know, you need to get to the next level. Offense, mega exercises, is one of the big killers. One of the reasons why we do not go further in life. You've taken offense either because you can't reach out to the mentor, like I said, maybe because of their skin color, their sexuality, because of where they find themselves geographically, or even their age, mega exercises. Do you know you can learn from anybody? You can learn from a 2-year-old, you can learn from a 50-year-old, you can learn from a 40-year-old, a 100-year-old. Education has no age. You can learn from ants. You can learn from humans, education has no boundaries. The moment you find yourself that you've blocked yourself from receiving education, knowledge, experience, it's because you've taken offense. Deal with it. Remember, it's either 2 reasons. You perceive that you've been insulted, or there is something in you that is preventing you from reaching out. For example, you might have insecurities, about, let's say, I'm female, and one of the mentors I've identified in me getting to the next level is also female. Maybe I feel I'm not pretty enough, and this mentor is beautiful. I might take offense that she's not even that beautiful. I've already closed the door. You cannot attract that which you repel. I mean, most of us have basic science education, right? We did that in high school, primary school, wherever. You've got the basic. You know that once a repellent, say now you've got a magnet, right? And you want to attract something and it repels it. There's no ways, mega exercises, that whatever you're trying to attract to that magnet is going to come. Whatever you repel, you cannot attract. Offense is a repellent. Once you take offense, you are repelling, and you can feel it. It's that not so nice feeling inside, you just don't like somebody said something about somebody, now you've taken offense. Now it's hard to learn, receive from that person. Mega exercises, offense is a repellent, and you cannot attract that which you repel. It's common sense, right? We think it's common sense, but when it comes to day-to-day life, where we need to apply this knowledge, we forget it. You cannot attract that which you repel. The moment you feel yucky about somebody, the moment you speak bad about somebody, the moment you think bad about somebody, you can never receive from that person. The moment you think they speak funny, the moment you think they're making themselves better, the moment you think, who do they think, you can never receive from them. You've closed your hand. We are all supposed to receive from one another. We're all supposed to be encouraged and helped by each other's gift. Remember, I always say we are ecosystem. God created us to be an ecosystem. I need your talent muscle so that I can exercise my talent muscle. You need my muscle to be exercised so that you can exercise yours, right? Without my muscle, right now, you wouldn't be knowing that there's something special in you, that there's something that you need to go do with the gift that you have, because that's what God intended for you to change your life. You wouldn't know that if I didn't exercise my muscle. So we need each other, mega exercises, for us to flourish. The moment you take offense, could be something silly as you take offense because I've got an afro, or I'm black, or I'm female, or I'm African, you know. The moment you take offense, you are closing your heart. You cannot receive, and that affects your talent muscle. That affects your talent muscle. You might just be thinking, oh, why does she think she's all that? Why does she talk so much? You are closing your heart, mega exercises. You are closing your heart from receiving what you needed from my gift to take you to the next level. So many of us are stagnant. We're on the same level. We'll be in this new beginning for the next 100 years because we have taken offense. We have closed our hearts from receiving from another person's gift. Remember, nobody is in competition with you. We are not here to compete with anybody. You are in your own lane. God created you for your world. Yes, we might have similar talents. We might have similar gifts, but there's nobody who does it like you. Nobody bakes like you. Nobody speaks like me. Nobody does a thing like you do. And that's the beauty of it. God gave it to you. Everybody has a space. Everybody has a people, a world that you're supposed to change and touch and make better. But the moment you close your heart because of offense, you are blocking yourself from growing so that you can impact your world. You're not doing like it's trying to blow out somebody's candle so that yours can shine brighter. No, mega exercises. Concentrate on your candle. Concentrate on your candle. You need my light so that you can see why is your light dim, right? If there was no light and it was dark, you wouldn't be able to see where you're walking. So you need everybody's light around you to help you see how do you exercise your muscle? How do you get your light to shine? We are the light of the world, and we're supposed to let our light shine so that man can see our goodness and glorify God our Father. You can't do that if you're trying to blow out another person's candle. And we do it so, you know, it might seem minute, the examples I gave, because I'm black, because I've got afro, because, you know, something silly like that. But in the real world, you are closing your heart and you can't receive what I'm supposed to give you so that you can go to the next level. Offense. Once you start feeling that mega exercises, don't ignore it. Don't be the ostrich who's tried to bury their head in the sand, but the whole body was outside. Ignoring things don't work. Deal with it. Why do you perceive that I insulted you? Or what is it about you? Is it insecurity that I'm maybe showing? You know, you don't have to be secure. Are you maybe taking offense because I'm such a free spirit and I've got so much energy and you would like to know how? Rather ask, how do you do that instead of you taking offense? Because offense closes your opportunity to go to the next level. Mega exercises, when you take offense, you are actually fencing yourself in. Nobody can go out, nobody can come in. So you are actually depriving yourself from getting help that could take you to the next level. Offense means you fence yourself, right? And fence other people out. You're building a wall. So check yourself, mega exercises. Every time you take offense, you are actually fencing yourself in. Free yourself, free everybody from coming in, and free yourself from getting out so that you can move to the next level. I'm the Muscle Lady, and I'm here to remind you to exercise your muscle. Thank you for watching this video. I truly value. Please share the link with your family and friends so that they may also learn how to exercise their muscle. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you always be notified whenever a new video comes out. Until next time, I'm the Muscle Lady, and I'm here to remind you to exercise your muscle.